What's up guys, it's your boy Zaxx here, bringing you guys another episode of my Barclays Premier League Fantasy Series. Today we're going to quickly recap off what happened in Game Week 4 and give you guys some tips and tricks for Game Week 5. This was the dream team for Game Week 4. As you can see, Son was the best performing player with 19 points. A lot of points in midfield were to be taken this week from Firmino, Son, Capoue, Antonio and De Bruyne. So I didn't have any of them, so I'm kind of fucked, but that didn't really matter. Let's go quickly see what happened to me. I had a below average week. As you can see, I went down in the overall rank. I'm still nearly in the top 10%, but not in it anymore. I've gone down in all my leagues. I had a really bad week. I only got 36 points. My only two players that performed above average were three players were Fur, Williams and Ibrahimovic. So it was a really shitty week for me. I had De Gea on the bench and Redmond. I should have put Redmond, but 2 points wouldn't have saved me anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So the average was 43, so I'm 7 up below average, which is really bad. So for Game Week 5, I'm going to be making 2 transfers. If we head on to the watch list here, you're going to see that I have Bailly, Capoue, Sterling and Coutinho on my watch list, and I'm actually going to transfer into this week. So I'm going to trade out Højbjerg because he isn't starting regularly for Southampton, but I thought he would. I'm going to pick Capoue, that's 4.8. Now I'm actually going to add another transfer to my free transfer, and I'm going to sell Martial, who's actually my favourite player in the league, but he's really not been performing well this year. So I'm going to take Sterling because he's been really good under Pep Guardiola so far, and they have an easy game against Bournemouth. I can see him scoring at least one. Same thing for Capoue. He could score against Man United. Our midfielder hasn't been that good at all for the moment, so he could get some bonus points as well. I would maybe transfer Aguero for Costa. No, transfer out Aguero for Costa, but I don't think he's going to have that well of a season in general, so I don't want to waste my time. So I'm going to make these transfers, confirm them. I'm going to lose how many points? 4. That doesn't really matter. I think they'll be worth it because Martial, he's my favourite player in the league, but he hasn't been doing well at all, especially in fantasy. So that's why I'm not going to pick him. And this is the team that I'm going to be playing this week. I've got Foster in goal. He could easily have a clean sheet against West Ham. They haven't been playing too well. Then Williams against Middlesbrough. That might be tough because they've been scoring quite a few goals with Negredo at the moment. So he could get one, but it might be difficult. Bellerin against Hull. I can see a 0-0 draw in that game. So I believe he's going to get a clean sheet. Dannon against Stoke. I don't really know, but I'm going to leave him there. Macaulay, he could get one with Foster, of course. Sanya against Bournemouth. That could be really easy for them to get a clean sheet. Then Willian has been playing really well this season. Didn't get too many points this week, but he did create a lot of chances in the Swansea game, but didn't get any assists, sadly. Then Sterling against Bournemouth. I'm going to predict that he's going to score at least one and maybe get an assist as well. I can see that game being a complete battering for Bournemouth, which is kind of sad because I like the club, but they're not that good right now, are they? So that could be happening. Then for away to Southampton, that's not the best fixture, but he'll still do pretty well, I believe. Capoue, that's not the best fixture either, but he might get the bonus points if he plays well and bosses the midfield because well, our midfield doesn't have a leader right now, so Capoue might take really a huge control in the midfield, so that's why I'm putting him there. And Ibra, if he continues on his streak to score in every game week right now, or is it not every game week, but he scored basically an average of 1 goal per game, so that's I still trust him to score. That's going to be the team that I'm playing. I kind of want to play my triple captain, to be honest, but I'm not going to. I'd prefer to play a triple captain on Ibra or Aguero when he's back, and they both have a good fixture or something like that. So I'm going to leave it like this. Save my team. But I'm going to quickly go through the games. Chelsea-Liverpool, that's going to be a tight match, but I can see Chelsea winning. Arsenal-Hull, 0-0 is what I'm predicting. Leicester-Burnley, I have none of those players. That's complete barring for Man City. West Brom-West Ham, I'm just hoping West Brom get a clean sheet. Everton-Middlesbrough, I don't have any players from there, do I? No, I don't. Man United-Watford, it's going to be a weird game. Pretty boring, I believe. Crystal Palace, can maybe Dan have another late winner? That would be good for me on a corner or something like that. I hope first scores in this one again to get me some points. Then I don't have any players from Spurs or Sunderland, so I don't really care about that one. But that's going to be it for this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. Comment below with feedback so I can make these videos better for you guys. Subscribe for episode 5 coming next week. This was your boy Zaxx. I'll see you next time. Peace.